Welcome to Alberto's Universe. Q&A Part 1. Why the name Alberto's Universe? Some of our audience members have wondered why it is that the name for this section of the Global Light Bridge website, why is it named Alberto's Universe? I can easily understand the reason for the question. Why not name it our universe? Why does it have to be my universe? Do I have such a large ego as to feel I own the universe? To this question, there is a simple answer. I can tell anyone about my universe, the universe I know. On the other hand, I cannot say a thing about your and everybody else's universe. Let me explain. You see, this statement comes from what we know from quantum science. It is well understood that when two people concurrently look for the position of the same particle, say an electron, each person, each scientist, will see the particle in a different place. The same particle, two different places, despite that they do it at the same time. This is because each observer is in essence creating the universe around them. While two people can see the same chair in the room, while they co-create what is inside the room, the particles that make up the chair are in fact in a different state depending on the observer. Let us remember that we were created in the image of God. Well, God is a creator, and so are we. We have free will. This does not mean that we created all possible universes. It just means that we create the matrix we experience. This concept, where we create our experience, will become very important when I address our power to manifest. For now, just understand that God created infinite universes, each with infinite timelines. So, it is not so much that we create the chair, it is more that we select from the many infinites which already exist. We select the one that matches our present resonance. In other words, our creator role is strongly tied to our ability to exercise our free will. Through free will, we select our resonance. Through this resonance, we experience the matrix that we prefer. In the Ascension Chronicles section, where I discussed the Mandela effect, I described how this personal resonance affects our experience. To understand how two people occupying the same space could live different experiences, go back once again to the Ascension Chronicles chapters where I describe how time and space do not exist. I explained that time and space seem real because they are essential in order for our low consciousness to interpret our life's experience. In order to better digest the universe we live in, we have to take it all in small fractions of time and space. I went on to suggest that reaching higher levels of consciousness meant that our perception of time, for example, would change. This means that two people of different consciousness levels could be in the same room but experiencing time differently. This, once again, is because we create our matrix, our universe, the universe we experience. And despite it all seeming crazy, these are facts supported by our most advanced science, quantum physics. I am therefore only able to observe and describe the universe I created for me, my universe, Alberto's universe, the one I selected based on my free will choice of resonance. Over the many years of experience as myself, I have come to understand much about the matrix I am constantly creating. I have been fully immersed in it. I can tell you anything you want to know about it. On the other hand, I remain completely ignorant about the universe you are creating. I know that it seems that we're all in the same matrix, but this is only an illusion. I can shift between timelines, something that I explained previously, but those around me may be well planted in their one and only timeline. Likewise, there are others who shift between timelines even more than I do. Each has their own experience. This means that if a person wishes to live on a flat earth, there will be no amount of explanations I could offer to take them away from their flat earth. A change, in fact, can only happen when the person's resonance opens them up to such change. Only when their quantic state changes towards a higher frequency. Some vaccinated and vigorously defended their choice. Meanwhile, I did not vaccinate. Each exercised their free will. The perceptions of good or bad outcomes are all relative to the resonance each has selected. Here, let us remember that the universe gives us what we need and not what we want. According to our soul contracts, according to the free will of our higher self, our resonance may change, leaving us open to understanding that our next experience will take place over an spherical earth or not. I therefore share insights learned from my universe, the universe I selected. Those who are within the same resonant range will then come and participate as members of the audience. They will feel joy from listening to these recordings. The information I share can then be relevant to them. Likewise, the information may be completely wrong for all the rest of the people living in a different frequency. They will not enjoy my messages. To each their own resonance. Alberto's universe is therefore where I share from my experience. I share what I have because of a deep desire to serve others, to serve you. I wish for my information to be of value to you in some way or another. Still, I also respect your free will. I love those who see value in my words as well as those who don't. So, if you are here, perhaps it is because you are meant to be. Therefore, take whatever gives you joy and release the rest. The name Alberto's Universe, thus, does not come from ego. On the contrary, it comes from the recognition that it is up to you to give it value by connecting it to your universe. Thank you.